Hello friends, welcome to second module. Now I would like to answer your questions that I myself proposed in the previous video. The question was, how can you leverage your skills because you don't have a setup like the company you already work for, right? Well, the answer depends upon the type of setup we are talking about here. Here are three important things or three different kind of situations to consider. Number one, what type of clients do you want? Now see, you can get clients from traffic, free or paid, like Facebook, Twitter. If you want to invest some, which is obviously is a great idea, then you can go for solo ads. Or if you don't want to spend money right now, then maybe you can go for ad swaps. Now the second question could be, do you need an office or not? Now see, you don't need an office right now if you're starting out, because if you have an internet connection and a computer, that's basically all you need at this point of time. And since you're watching this video right now on the computer screen, I assume that you have that kind of setup already. Now the third condition or the third question is whether or not you want to sell digital products or you are interested in physical products. See, I suggest that you stick with digital products if you are starting out. Though the fact remains that I'm making a killing by selling just digital products, even when I can afford any number of physical copies of my books, my softwares, and other things which I'm promoting or I'm producing all the time. But still, if you want to sell physical versions, then you can do that as well for very cheap. Nowadays we have services like Konaki where they deliver a physical product by converting your digital product, and the best part is that you can order only one piece if you need one. In fact, nowadays we have services like Print on Demand where they convert a PDF or an ebook to a physical book for a very reasonable amount of money. And like the name suggests, it's print on demand, so you don't have to order in bulk. If you want like one book or two books or 5 books, you can go ahead and do that. But it's obviously, if you order in bulk, then you will get it for cheaper. Like, I'm not talking about like thousands of copies, I'm talking about like 5 or 10 or 15, because this is like the bulk marketing which is there in all kind of businesses, right? So for example, if you're going to get one book printed out, they're going to charge you something. But if you're going to get 5 or 10 books printed out, then it'll cost you a bit less. And now since we're talking about your subconscious fear, then I would say that you leverage on even this particular condition. I would say that if you're going to sell some physical products or a physical book, and if you have some money which you can invest in there, then I would suggest you go and get at least 10 to 15 copies printed out. That way you will be motivated to try and sell or promote all the physical copies which you have already printed out. Now obviously it's not worth taking a risk if you are really on a very tight budget. So what you can do is you can wait for orders to come, right? And when you get an order of a physical book, what you can do is you can probably send the digital copy first, and then send them the email stating that they will be receiving their download their physical book in so many days. And people are fine with that, because they know that you can be from any part of the world, and everyone understands that now the businesses are global, right? And since they're doing this business, or since they're doing the transaction over internet, they understand the fact that if they're getting something in physical format, then it could take some time, and that's totally acceptable nowadays. So not worry about that at all, right? So this brings us to a very important question, which I've almost passed by, but it just struck me, and I'm really glad it did. See, do you know what the biggest fear is for most people? See, the fear is of not knowing everything. Now this sounds a little crazy, because we all say that there's nothing, we cannot just know everything about everything, right? But still, the fear of not knowing what to do to achieve what you want to achieve is the biggest fear. And I'm going to tell you what exactly I did to overcome this fear, right? So many people think that they don't have any special knowledge to start their own thing, and that is and that there is some sort of secret that successful people have, and they will never get to know unless they buy the product that successful people sell. In fact, the reason why I'm so confident about you possibly having this fear is because you bought this course. Now, see, this is not certainly a good way to make you feel really warm, and it's not like since I have your money right now, I'm just telling you this. No, it's not all that. See, this is not a how-to video series. It's all about you and your hidden fears, right? So I'm just gonna shoot it really straight so you understand and you relate to what exactly I'm talking about here. All right. See, and since you've got this whole course, don't worry. I'm going to reveal the secret. You know what the secret is? The secret is that there is no secret. Yes, you heard it right. That there is no secret. The only secret to success is working consistently, and that is it. See, you won't make any money even from this product if you're not willing to take action. See, a lot of people think that they need to be perfect to be able to sell something online or offline, but the truth is that there is nothing called perfection, right? So there's always room to improve, and you can obviously improve even after you launch a product of your own. What do you think softwares and scripts and books have versions and volumes? It's simply because they release the software or book and make money, get feedback, and then improve the next version. So do you think Bill Gates could have been the most successful man in the world if he waited to be able to create Windows 7 back in 1990? No, not by any means. See, I suggest that you don't buy any other book if you already have some. If you already have some books right now in your hard drive, then I suggest that you stop buying books at this point of time. I want you to read them. Even if you have bought the books to with resale rights just to sell them and earn money, what I would say is, since you're going to sell that, and that means that people who are going to buy are most probably really interested in the content. So there has to be something good. So if the book you're going to resell, or if any book that you got right now which you've purchased or got for free from somewhere, then I would urge you to go ahead and read that book. See, unless you actually go ahead and try and gather some kind of knowledge, then there's nothing you'll be able to do with the knowledge which is sitting right in your hard drive, right? So now you might be thinking that reading a book, are you kidding, right? Because I personally don't like reading book at all, right? So especially physical books, no. And if it's a digital copy, then alright, maybe yes, because you have more control. Now this is my personal opinion. I'm talking about, it's not a generalized thing. I'm just talking about my personal view of what I like. So if you like physical books, then what you can do is, and if you have a digital, then go and just print the whole thing out and read it that way, or else try and see if you can get the whole thing recorded in your own voice or something, and that's not difficult. Now there are many people, including me, who have this awkward feeling of listening to themselves. So basically, if I record something and if I try to listen to the whole thing myself, then I might not ever let that recording go outside my hard drive. But then that's not how you succeed online or offline or anything, because that's also a kind of fear which you need to overcome. So what I'm saying is, go ahead and try to gather more from what you already got in there, instead of keep spending money all the time on the books and stuff like that, right? And yeah, obviously this is a very important thing which I would like to tell you. See, unsubscribe from all the lists you might be in right now and stick to just a few and follow the advice given to you very closely. Don't try to do a massive research to find that whose list is like the best or something like that, because you gotta show some trust. You gotta show some trust and respect to people who know what they're doing and and then work on their guidelines. The next very important thing is to acknowledge small successes and respect them. See, if you earn $10 a day online, or even less than that, still the fact remains that you got a customer, right? And that means that you at least have something that people want, right? So just play Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, or to name some of the world's richest few, or Matt Basic or Mike Filsaime or Frank Kern, to name a few internet marketing celebrities, or follow upcoming marketers like me and gather and gather feedback on the product, right? So you can sell them. You can sell them and improve if it's necessary. See, if it's not your product and if you're just an affiliate, then try and get in touch with a vendor or creator to know if he has more product that you could probably sell to earn some more money. But you got to stick to what you do. Now, another tip is to stop getting distracted. Stop tweeting. For example, if you think it eats up a lot of time, just concentrate on getting a landing page up as soon as possible and drive some traffic using free traffic methods. Paid one obviously will give you better and quicker results. But then, like I said earlier, if you don't have money, then trust me, you can actually compensate that lack of resources by putting more time into it. So either you have money so that you can get some fast results, some even more laser targeted results. But if you are not in the position to invest more money on whatever you're doing or whatever you want to do, then spend some more time and you will achieve that. See, I've already given the resources and the products with this video series that you can use right away. See, I did the same thing myself about a year ago. I unsubscribed from about 58 lists and followed just 4 marketers, right? And I'm not making this up. See, I downloaded free products from giveaway events and bought resale rights if there was an option to get my first sales funnel ready. I included my best sales funnel right with this package as well that you can follow very easily, and you can hit me up on Skype if you need some more help or want to get a consultation. Now, if you don't get the ball rolling, there is no point in investing in fancy products that are being launched every single day, and they're good, but they're only good if you already have a business set up. So they're designed to boost your online income, and typically they are not designed to get you started online. So you need to understand that. When someone tells you that they've made like $1 million in past 2 days, that's true, because they're showing you live ClickBank and PayPal screenshots and stuff like that. But do you know what? This kind of income which you're generating right now has a very big and deep history behind that. They might have worked for like 3 or 4 years or maybe like more than that, and that's a great thing, and now they're generating that kind of money in 1 day or 1 night. So that's cool, and they're not lying, but then again, they're not even telling you the complete truth. Right? And I won't blame them, because they want to make money online, and that's the reason they have worked so hard in the past 3 to 4 years, and that's the reason they're making that kind of money right now. So don't just frown at other marketers who are releasing big products and who are actually telling you that their product could make you rich overnight, because probably they're telling you the right thing, but they're just assuming that you already got an online business up and running, and then by getting the software or the video course or the script or whatever, some new strategies which they might have tested and which is working for them, they just want you to give them to you so they can make use of it. So it's not a wrong thing, but then again, like I said, you gotta stay focused. You stay focused and you will achieve success. That's the promise, my friend. Alright, so in the next video I will tell you the importance of building your brand, building your brand and your own list, and it's really very important, and I will tell you how exactly I did it so you can get some more some more exposure to what exactly happens when you start building your list and your brand like I did. And then earn a name in the marketing industry, and then and then everything will start rolling automatically with a snowball effect. All right, thank you very much for sticking by, and let's see you in the next video. Have a wonderful time.